Alright, here we go again. Going out in someone else's boat today because obviously my boat had a few issues. So it does look like a cracker day and I'm pretty excited. Yeah, I'm a bit nervous, you know, like, man, that last run was bumpy, but here we go. Alright, see you soon. Well, it's like, can't really appreciate it, but it's 6:30, and there is a line like about, I don't know, a kilometre long. It like rolls right out the back. So we're not only we're not the only one who knows about the bite. Crack a morning, weather looks good. They're swarming! They're swarming! It's insane! Oh my gosh! This could be it!
Big tuna den! What you done? Go into the boat, dictate the terms, drop your rod a bit. Push. Woo! Yoo-hoo!
Oh my god!
We've been chasing these bastards all day. Finally get a decent bust up. Matty just dropped one. Dan dropped it, and then now he's on.
Oh yeah.
Wait a sec, I might.
Phenomenal, were they?
Do you still like tuna fishing, Dan?
I love tuna fishing! Oh, we worked hard for it.
I have to get up the front.
We lost an 80 plus, right?
Just go nice and easy on that light rod. Don't lift any higher than that. He's just going to hold down there in that current. He's going to make you hurt. He's just doing his tuna thing.
Tighten that drag a little bit there. Yeah.
Oh, we're going for about half an hour. We've got him down there. We can see the colour in the green water.
Yeah.
He's only a 15 kilo fish, but he's giving the giving the angler a bit of curry.
Woo!
Wind's just starting to pick up, so that's going to be the only problem trying to boat him, but looking good. Wearing him out.
Oh, it's a good fish. Come back.
Baby, come back. Yeah, let me gaff you.
Why?
Why? Oh, yeah. Back this way.
Come on.
Got it?
Yoo-hoo! Tuna man!
Ah! Ah! Oh!
It's all there. Oh,
Boom!
Yes!
Woo! Thanks, buddy.
that's all right.
Woo!
Tuna on the deck!
Oh man!
Let's go do it again.
Woo! Oh my goodness, that's amazing. I cannot believe that.
So just watch he doesn't go fucking crazy like he's about to do.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Right down the gog too.
Just back your drag off. And grab that towel and just take that towel over his eyes. Help calm him down a bit.
I think that's off. Woo! Look at that. There's the full tuna kit here. The tuna care kit. Giving the proper massage.
Yeah, I ain't gonna know what he is now. Spinning something.
Woo! That was phenomenal.
Fucking electric.
Yeah, they were just completely in the air. The whole time I was just panicking they were just going to disappear like all the other ones, you know? Like just boom, 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 then
Still when you press the button. Here he goes.
Did you film it or not?
No, I didn't. You have to go again. I missed him having his first bite. He's going to have to do. Anyway, yeah, he's had a bite of the heart.
Struggling.
He's struggling. Good stuff. Yeah, that's enough.
Beautiful, yeah.
Out of the bag.
Dan, what did you do today?
Tuna!
What's in the bag?
Oh, whoa!
Tuna!
My God.
That's huge.
That's massive.
Why is there ice in it?
There's ice in there, isn't there?
Yeah. Pick it
Oh
up.
my God. Yeah, pick it up. Show how big it is.
Okay.
Can you pick it up, Jackson?
But it looks huge.
It smells like tuna to me.
Yuck. Oh, it barely fits in the bag. Yuck. That's his blood. It's vomiting blood.
How heavy is it?
Floor. 10 pounds.
Where's my thing?
20
Wait.
pounds.
Look how cool it looks.
Its eyeballs are bigger than us.
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
Wow.
It's so just imagine how big a giant squid is.
Hey guys, Danny from Big Tuna. I'm going to, I guess, walk you through. I have a tuna here, so I'm not sure how I'm going to cut this video up. It was a huge weekend, heaps of dramas, but I thought, look, as much as it was painful, I like next level. I'm pretty sure anyone who's done, or anyone who's got a boat and done a lot of fishing has had at least one of these things happen to them. I just so happen to have a trifecta of epic challenges in the last week, to the point where I finally caught my tuna, wasn't even on my boat. So we had, I don't even know where to start, but like, what do we have? To start off with, I got to the boat ramp, and I know as I unstrapped the boat to drop it in, you know, I've driven an hour and a half to get to the boat ramp, down to Bateman's Bay, gone down there, unstrapped the boat. So I'm literally there, and I'm going to do an afternoon fish. And then I've noticed my steering arm's broken, like completely snapped. Now, I am so lucky that I found that, I guess, amazingly lucky that it snapped on the drive down rather than me being offshore. So if I was offshore, it would have just been an absolute nightmare to get back. So super lucky that we spotted that problem and that snapped through before we'd even put the boat in. Anyway, so then I do some Google searching, make some calls, mechanic down the road, a little bit of footage here. You'll see we've got power and sail. Go to power and sail. Amazingly enough, they have the part, right? So I'm there, power and sail, they're sorting out my boat. And then I just noticed that there's rubber, which is burning on the wheel arch. I'm like, that's not good, right? I've just driven an hour and a half. I've seen that. Just getting the new steering arm put on. It's not called a steering arm, but it's the metal bit which connects the steering. I'm calling it a steering arm. So have a look. Looks not good, but the ramp is only 5 minutes away, right? It's just down the road. So I'm like, you know what? Let's keep going. I'll drive slow. We'll limp it down there. I'll get it in the water. I'll sort this out later on. Anyway, so I drive down to the ramp, get down to the ramp, get the boat in successfully. Literally, as I'm driving out, I drive up, veer to the right. As I veer to the right, my wheel on the trailer just comes off and just rolls down right past me. Like, proper. So lucky that it didn't happen earlier. So lucky that that didn't happen while I was on the freeway cruising down. It happened when I was doing like 5Ks an hour. So clearly those bearings were a lot worse than I had anticipated. They weren't a little bit wobbly, they were gone. Anyway, so they get to that part of the journey. I'm like, righto, boat's in the water now. So I'm like, I'm just gonna keep going. I'm not stopping. I'm like, I've had a broken steering arm. My wheel has literally just come off. I'm like, boat's in the water, let's get out there. Anyway, put the trailer aside, put the wheel next to it, go fishing. Heaps of birds, tuna, and I'm casting, I'm trawling. No love, right? A lot of hard work and no love. Get back that night. I'm going to stop here because I'm going to put a lot of video footage over here. But I call Andrew Turner. He runs the Bateman's Bay Fishing Club, Sporting Fishing Club. And I call him up and say, hey, mate, I sent him the video of like, you'll see it anyway. I sent him the video and said, mate, you up for a challenge? Anyway, this is where we go into the next couple hours of playing Rob Peter to pay Paul, switching tyres around. We eventually get there. But it was one of those things which, I'm at a ramp and I'm going to wheel off a trailer, boat's on there, challenging day. I reckon I would have had half a dozen guys come up and offer to help. Do you need bearings? You need help with this, right? So nice that guys just are there. They've seen you're in a struggle. And so many people willing to help, which was not only appreciated, it was really good, but also every person who offered to help had their own story of how their bearings had caught on fire or blown out or lost a wheel or just a multiple list of stories. Like this happens to everyone. So if it's happening to you or it's happened to you, you're not alone. This happens a lot, just the salt kills everything. During that night, I also found out that I'd shot out, I heard something banging on the boat, which is why I came home early, because I was like, something's banging on the boat. I'm looking around, can't see what it is. Okay, we've had a trifecta. So I'm cruising back on the boat and I'm like, there's some noise coming, like something's banging into the boat, right? Bang, 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 bang. I'm like, so I'm looking down the side of the boat. I'm like, I'm thinking, oh, maybe I've left my burley bucket out. Not that I use it, but it's the sound of the burley bucket going. It's like, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, fuck, what is this, Anyway, here I am trying to sort out problem number 2, which is obviously the wheel. And I'm looking down here, right? And I'm going down here. And I'm like going, what's this? What's this? What's this? That's my transducer. Obviously, the screws must have come loose here, and it's just been banging around and then snapped off on my way back. I don't even know. All these things have happened in one trip. One trip. Whew. Hectic. So we had steering arm go, wheel bearings blow, and transducer come loose and rip off. One trip. It was hard to stay positive. I had to really look at, you know, the reality was is that the steering arm broken while I was on shore, so that would have been horrible if it was offshore. The wheel bearings had blown and crapped out when I was at the boat ramp as I was parking, so safe, no danger to myself or anyone else. Couldn't have happened at a better place, you know, because I could park the car there, sort that out later. And then the transducer, well, look, it came off and that kind of sucked, but at the end of the day, didn't do any damage to the motor or the prop or the boat or anything. It snapped off, sucky, but you know what? These things happen, you know, and now I've it's at the mechanic now anyway, so it's getting fixed. Anyway, so fast forward, Andrew Turner on that night just allows me, so I'm doing the whole thing with Andrew Turner. We fix up the boat, get it all sorted, and then we take it to his house because it's like, you know, 7, 8 o'clock at night now. So we take it to his house and the mechanic's going to sort it out later. I don't have a boat. I have been pushing, persisting to get tuna, and I'm like, now I don't have a boat. And Andrew just goes, he goes, I'm going out on Sunday. You want to come? I'm like, yeah, I'm keen as. So the next part of this footage and where this tuna comes from was out on his boat back in the same area that I was on that day. So diving into this, let's just have a look here. We loaded it up yesterday. It's been on ice all night. Yeah. It's always best to ice them, let them sit for a day before you cut them up. So that's exactly what we've done. I want to walk through today part of the process of the fishing, what we did, what worked, and I'm going to walk you through some of my gear that I used. This is not a pro tip. This is I'll call this amateur tuna hour, right? This is what I did, how I landed this fish. It is not the best way to do this. It's just what I did. I would definitely change things for multiple reasons, but still landed me this fish. Now what I've got, so I also wanted to walk through how much this fish weighs, the length of the fish. We're going to do a full process on not only once you catch a fish, the size of the fish, how much meat you get off that fish, and just a bit of an overall capture of the animal. Like I was saying, this here is a YellowFin tuna, and I'm going to weigh it on these scales. So check to make sure they're working. Sadly, they're working just fine. Haven't totally thought this through, but it's not light. Okay, I'm leaning it. I'm trying my best. I haven't got a hook, clearly. It's not going too well. I'm struggling. Okay, I'm trying to be as accurate as I can here. Oh, I just stopped. going well. Okay. All right. No pressure on. Terribly balancing. This fish is 36 kilos. It's been gutted and gilled. So I'd say a smidgen under 40 kilos with the guts and the gills. Very cool. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to do some measurements on the length of this fish, so you know what a, call it just under 40 kilo fish looks like and feels like. Honestly, it's like 36 kilos, it feels heaps heavier than that. Oh. This is going to be a messy video. Okay, so let's give you an idea of length. This is 1.350 to the short and just under 1.5 from the nose to the short point and to the long point. The width of the fish, or the depth of the fish, is roughly a bit over 300 mil, 320. And I'm going to say it's probably about 250 wide. So that's some rough measurements of a sub 40 kilo fish, you know. Sub 40 kilo fish. This here took me 45 minutes to get in. Super active, incredible fight. Like I was using Saragossa. This is a Saragossa 14,000. Saragossa 14,000. 7.9 foot rod. Okay. And it did the job, did it well. It was hard work. Like, it was really hard work. It was a struggle from the start. You'll see in the video, I'm winding in super fast and it's just been hooked and I'm cranking it. It's hooked, it's cranking it. It was clearly running towards the boat, you know, like on a slow angle. Because after that, the rod was just like bent and it was buckled as it was just doing these big death circles. So a lot of hard work. Andrew was captain on the boat. He was doing a great job of just keeping the boat in the right position to keep the line away from it, to keep it lifted up, keep the tuna lifted up. So that was the gear that I was using. Did great, a lot of hard work, and 45 minutes, I was proper gassed. My arms are still sore. This here was the lure that I was using. Now, what was happening at the time was these tuna were literally jumping out of the water. Like, they're a good, I don't know, close to a meter out of the water. They are just flying through the air. All day we've been fishing. I'd been up since 4 in the morning, drove down, got the water, in the water about 7, shot out, and we had been seeing tuna all day. Like I'm gonna say every 15 minutes, anywhere between 10 minutes to half an hour, we'd see some bust ups, some birds. We'd shoot over there. We'd stop probably 30 meters to 50 meters out, depending on how, and come in slow. Then we'd cast. We'd get like 1 or 2 casts, and then they would disappear. And they weren't flying out. They were just busting the surface. So they weren't going crazy, and they would disappear within, I don't know, a minute, and they'd be gone. You know, all day, chase, 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 chase. It was like, it was exhausting. It was hard work, and that's when you're on a boat, when you realise that you want to be on a boat with guys you like, because you're just going to start talking about all sorts of random stuff. We talked about lots of different options of what we could do here at Big Tuna. Some of the ideas was big tuna pate, big tuna tattoos, big tuna oil. Anyway, they were all bad ideas we had. But, oh, actually, no. Smoked tuna. I thought that was pretty good. Andrew had just given us some smoked tuna that he had done, and it's phenomenal. It's like the best thing ever. Anyway, this will definitely be getting a few tests on smoked tuna. Like I said, so we flicked this out, and they were going bananas. Got a hit, dropped it. As I'm winding in, got another hit. That's when I've hooked this guy. So Matt, who's also on the boat, you'll see him. He'd already had a hit earlier and dropped one, and then on that bite there, he had a hit and dropped one as well. So we were fortunate enough to land one. Now the setup here, I'll do some zoom ins on this, but what we've got here, I've gone with, this here is only an 80-pound leader, 80-pound braid, 80-pound leader, FG knot at the top, tied together. This came down to a swivel, split ring, and then onto the actual lure itself. The hooks are 5/0s. Yes, you can definitely go bigger. That's what I decided to go with. The guys were catching them on bigger lures than this, in blue and greens. I've always had a lot of luck with pink. So I bought this the day before, and I was like, let's give this guy a crack. Never used it before. My mate who actually already caught some tuna, he'd gone with this lighter mono line, and I was hesitant because it can snap, they can cut open on the teeth and all the rest of it. But I really wanted to get a bite, so I went with it, and I was nervous the whole time that it was going to like just cut through. 5/0 hooks. I probably missed 2 other fish on that day, so I'd probably go trebles. The bite has been crazy, so I wasn't worried about getting a bite. And then after being out there for like 8 hours and just missing fish, I was regretting it. I was like, I should have gone trebles, you know. I thought we were going to be hooking fish left, right, and center, and I lost 2, and I'm like going, landed 1, but I'm like, probably would have gone trebles just to increase the strike rate. The downside of trebles is once it's on the boat or getting into boat, once you're trying to get these things in the boat, the trebles are so dangerous. Like the chances of hooking yourself are like 90%. Like you just got to be so careful with trebles because they are just flicking around and they're razor sharp, and yeah, it's especially dangerous as you're pulling the fish in, that you don't pull the fish in onto you, treble grabs you and then you drop the fish. So it's never happened to me, but I know guys it's happened to, and it's horrible. So that's why I went with the singles. But I kind of feel that I'd probably go to a treble next time, especially when casting at tuna. So that's what I used. That did work. Would I change it? Yes. I don't know, like this is probably the challenging one. If it was thicker, although Matt was using a thicker one, I think that he was using 100-pound. I think he was using like 100-pound, probably something like this, like 100-pound fluorocarbon. And they were hitting his. So, and they were very aggressive at that point, and he'd had hits before me. So possibly that would have still been fine. So I'd probably change that to an 80 or 100-pound fluoro, and I'd probably change these to a treble. I can't tell you anything about colors because this is a 80-gram fast sinking lure for casting, and it worked. So one thing I wanted to talk about was taking photos. I'm not a photographer, but it's always best to take photos straight away because we've got the best colors, you know, you get all these guys happening. And you'll see in a photo I'm going to throw up, I'm not holding that fish out. It's just the true size of the fish. Everyone knows the ultimate way to get the best, biggest fish is to hold it as far as you can out. The hard thing with tuna is they're super heavy. So as I struggle to pick this thing up, which I really am struggling, it's like, you know, just under 40 kilos, but it's awkward, slippery. Oh man. Oh, hang on, I'm gonna get this up. Now when you're taking a photo, you see I positioned it on the front of my knee. Further back you get, lower down, get your fingers hidden. Naturally that's going to give you a bigger fish. But no matter what you do, even if you're up here, my chest is pretty much touching the fish there. You can see there's a significant difference. But to be honest, these fish are incredible. Just incredible. The fight, the hard work that goes into it. Yeah, it's amazing. And I'm just stoked to have got one in the boat that day. After all those dramas, even that day was a big day. The boat ramp was just crammed. Yeah, incredible. All right. Okay. Yeah, and then next step is Matt's going to come over and we're going to slice this guy up. I'll show you through that process. And once we slice it up, weigh how much meat we actually get off it. I might just weigh the frame. So do the simple math, frame off the total, and then we'll be able to see exactly how much meat you get off a, you know, almost 40 kilo fish. All right, 37, I think I said 37 plus the guts. So 38, 39, that's probably what it's going to be. But true facts, that's where it's at. All right, just down here at Willowmire with some male models. Matty's doing the slicing and dicing behind me here. A few other gents over the back. I think I've seen maybe 4 tuna being diced up here. We had to wait a while to get in. What do we got here? All right, well that's 15, just under. Oh no, pretty much bang on 15. 100 to short length, and what's about long length? It is 1570, 1580. Perfect, thanks gents. And that one is 52 clean. 52 clean. And Matt, how long have you been fishing for? That seems like a long time. Since he was about 5. How old were you when you got your first tuna? Apparently, as a person with a funny name, who knows? So. Alright. There we go. Let's get a zoom in here. He's making it look easy. Hey Roxy, what are you doing? You helping out, are you? Nope.
Need jaws.
Yeah. Where did you go? Where did... I don't know where you
Just got the floor up
go.
As you can see, I've helped out heaps. So what's the go here, mate? You're just trying to get the collars off?
Yeah, good collar off.
Got my catch.
Well done, mate.
Catches later.
That's the best way to catch tuna.
Feed the seagull,
That's it. Just go check on Jackson. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Are you warm enough in here, or do you want? You can turn the heater on if you want to. You're okay?
But how much longer is it?
No, we're getting there. Collar number one. Oh, don't chuck it yet. Then I'm gonna like weigh them. I'm gonna weigh it and then I'm gonna chuck it. I'm gonna get my scales. All right. Okay. Got the scales here. I'm going to weigh the bits we're not using. Okay. The head weighs 3.2 kilos. You finished with this bit here?
Yeah, you can go. Yes.
Alright, now we're looking at the rest of the frame. Yeah, Bubs? Yeah? Roxy's out there feeding the fish. Do you want to throw the head in the water? Look! Look! Have a look at this! Come have a look at this, you can have a look. So is that 3.2 kilos I think the head was? Okay, so now we're going to weigh the frame. It's left over here. There's still a bit to scrape out of it, but... Hang on, Jackson wants to see it. Getting on the scales. Trying not to tell you how much I weigh. Jeez, I'm heavy. This one is 6.2 kilos is the frame. 6.2, 3.2 is 9.4. 9.4. Look, we're taking the collars, so we haven't sort of weighed like the collars, bits and pieces. So I'd say you took all the bones out and the frame, the head, probably 10 kilos. So 37 minus 10, 26 kilos of usable tuna, which is pretty awesome. Pretty good yield. Interesting to see what it is like on those larger ones, if that ratio changes. But I also measured another one here. Hang on, Jackson wants to see it, sweetie. I also, and you gotta go get him. I measured another one here as well. Hang on, Roxy. I measured another one here and it was a 52 kilo. And it's basically 100 mil longer in size. So this, and that was 52 clean. So 37 versus 52. 100 mil, bigger girth, slightly bigger body, but very impressive. Let's go check on Roxy.
I did it.
You got in?
Yeah.
Oh look, there's a stingray there. See the stingray?
Yep. Toe down.
Careful. Why are you going around that way? Putting the carcass in. Oh, you're scared. That stingray. You didn't see that coming.
I was like, oh, there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get it on top of it.
Yep.
I saw this thing. So, do you have any more? Do you have any more?